let us know just by writing down below. As always, stay blessed. So today, what are we going to talk about, Chichi?
Okay, so today we're going to talk about
Hey guys, my name is Jojo as always, and welcome back to our channel.
My name is Chichi. Welcome back to our channel.
Yes, this is the Chichi that you guys have been meaning to meet, wanting to meet. Chichi, yeah, this is her.
Alright guys, as I already said, welcome back to our channel. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, let us know what content you'd like to see from this channel. So our today's topic, we're going to talk about the pros and cons of studying in Turkey.
Very cute, right? Okay, and yeah, maybe some of you have already noticed that I'm having makas. Makas is Swahili. It's maybe Arabic word because in Swahili it's makasi, and in Turkish it's makas too, but in English it's scissors. So we have scissors because we need to, not because I talk a lot, I'm just trying to control that. So when I'm holding the makas, I'll be the one that talks, that speaks, talks, whatever word you want to use. And if it is Chichi that is holding it, it means that it is it her turn to talk or my turn to talk? The one holding the makas is the one who will be talking.
Yeah.
And then when she hands over, I'm the one talking shit.
Alright, so let's start talking about what we want to talk about today, the pros and cons of studying in Turkey. So I'm going to let Jojo start. She's going to tell us some of the pros and I'll continue.
Okay, what is the one? I'm sorry, I forgot. Okay, the first pro of studying in Turkey, for me, I got to learn another language. It's an added advantage because in my life I didn't know that I'll ever learn another language because when in Kenya, of course, I wanted to learn other like local languages, but I never thought that I'd learn another nation's language. If that makes sense, yeah. So for me, it's like really an advantage that I get to learn another language.
So adding to what Jojo said, another pro of studying in Turkey is the connection between foreigners. The foreign community in Turkey is really strong. And I mean, like, you can come here, you don't know anybody, but the moment you spend like a week or two, trust me, you're going to get like friends, you're going to get friends that even become family. Yeah, just like me and Jojo. It's just as if everybody knows everyone. I mean, if you want to braid, if you want to go to church, it's so easy to find your way around.
Actually, I was like dying. When am I gonna get the makas, the scissors? Yeah, actually, it is true. Like, we became more close, we became a family. Because we need each other at the end of the day, because we don't even have anyone else. Yeah. Actually, like for me, also another pro for me, I would say it's like studying in Turkey or coming to Turkey specifically. It like made me want to know more about religion, not really like religion, to want to know more about like the different in religions, the different in like Christianity and Islamic and Buddhism and like other religions, because you get someone telling you I'm a Christian but I'm an Orthodox Christian, I'm a Jehovah's Witness but I'm a Christian but a Jehovah's Witness Christian, just like to understand, okay, what is the difference between all that, because there is some standard of truth. People say, oh, I believe in this, I don't believe in this, I believe in this, but what is the standard of truth? Because there is that. So like being in Turkey, it's not just about differences in Christianity, but it like made me want to know more about like Jesus, because I used to use Inshallah. Like there is a video, you guys, if you go back to the videos before, there is a video that I did about like how I was not Bambe. Teres is the one who asked me a question, and I was like, I appreciate being in Turkey because I became a Christian in Turkey, because being a Christian is, as I said before, it's not inherited. Just because someone asked me like, okay, are you a Muslim, because I used Inshallah. So with that, it started from there, and I found people who helped me answer some of the questions that I had, and yeah, Christ revealed himself to me. And looking at that, I'm like, I don't know if, of course, God has his own way of finding people, and it doesn't matter where you are. But I'm like, yeah, God wanted me to be here, and with that experience, I was able to understand the truth and to understand what Christianity truly and really means. And yeah, that is it.
Right. Okay. I don't know if I should add more to what Jojo said, because she's just like explained everything, and that's so clear. Thank you, Jojo. And going ahead with our talk, going back to the cons of studying in Turkey, the first con is okay. So Jojo said like learning a new language came as a pro, but now the con is you won't use it anywhere. So you learn Turkish, yes, you know, new language, but I mean, like the moment you leave Turkey, there's no way you're gonna use it again outside. Like no one knows Turkey, it's just in Turkey. So yeah, I mean, what's the use of learning a new language if you can't use it anywhere else? I mean, it's different from Spanish and French. You can like use it a lot. Like a lot of countries use Spanish and French. But Turkish, it's just Turkish, unfortunately. All right, Judge, you wanna go ahead? She was waiting.
No, how long it took. Yeah, actually, like with that, yeah, because okay, we have like the Turks family, like these other Azerbaijan, Turkmenistan, these other like surrounded countries. But other than that, yeah, as she said, so sad, I won't use my Turkish anywhere. But if you can get a husband who speaks Turkish, they can gossip. No, that is just by the way. So moving on to the cons, because not everything that has a positive side has a negative side, because God doesn't have a negative side. So like moving on like to the cons, the second con, okay, we ate our first con, so we're gonna eat the second con. you need 1 year to study the language, because like for example our courses are totally like 100% in Turkish, so we had to take 1 year learning alphabets, and this is a pen, this is a book. This book is mine. Things that when you remember, you're like, yeah, these things I used to do it when I was a child, like, you know, when you're studying languages and something like that. Because apparently, you remember a friend, there's a friend of us who was from Canada. It was like, yeah, these people are making me do things like as a small child. I think he was supposed to do his PhD. So when looking at everything, it's like, why am I learning this like a small child? But yeah, that is a necessity. You have to start from the bottom, you know? Yeah, so like you need to spend like 1 year learning a language, you can imagine. So if you're doing like undergrad, you need like 5 years for you to graduate. If you're doing your master's, you need 3 years to graduate. If you're doing your PhD, that takes maybe 4 years, you need 5 years to graduate. If you're doing medicine, you need 7 years. Yeah, so that is the con.
That just reminded me, like, when we're learning Turkish internet, like, sometimes we'll be asked, like, okay, tell us how was your weekend? And you have to use it present tense. So you're going to be like, I am eating, I am taking a shower. I mean, like, that's how you're supposed to learn. I mean, you're talking about the past, but since you're learning present tense, you have to use present tense. So, yeah, it's a little bit such more.
It's absurd.
See, I'm even forgetting some words in English.
Absurd. Is it even absurd? It is absurd.
Okay, the scissors is in my hands. So alright, going to the next one. So, Turkish people smoke a lot. They smoke a lot, and I'm not even exaggerating. Like, you would be at school, and just after, let's say, 1 hour, the teacher would be like, okay, it's break time, those who want to smoke should bring smoke. I mean, in a normal situation, your teacher wouldn't tell you to go and smoke, but then for them, it's normal. The teacher would even be asking students for cigarettes. They'd be like, do you have extra cigarettes with you? And for them, it's just normal. Yeah, that's unfortunately. You want to say something? I think you're dying of saying something.
No, I'm learning. Actually, I have a problem listening to someone.
I'll just do this.
I really need to learn like patience to be a good listener.
No, you're a good listener.
Actually, yeah, what I wanted to add is also like, yeah, these people, maybe, yeah, obviously everyone has their own thing that they're addicted to, and maybe for them it is like smoking, and maybe for me, you might think like yours is a small thing and theirs is big, but an addiction is an addiction, it doesn't matter. But like, yeah, for them, they smoke a lot, and most of the time, you know, like I remember I used to stay in Golbashi is like a place that is 1 hour far from the CBD, and like we didn't really, it's like a Koigibi, like a village, not really a village, like place that doesn't really have a lot of people. So when I used to, like, I think the population of the foreigners in that place was really low. So what used to happen, like when I'm waiting for the bus, you just find someone is just looking at you, rotating around, and that person is smoking. And when they look at you, they are really looking at you. Even if you look back, you will get tired and you'll be the one who's ashamed. So it is like, yeah, someone is just like going around you and they're smoking. It's not like, I think for them, they feel like, okay, it is like everyone has to smoke. But yeah, it is what it is. When you go to Rome, you have to respect what Romans do. It's not that, okay, I won't use like you have to do what Romans do. You have to respect what Romans do. Maybe. So yeah, those are the, I think, do you have something to add? Sorry.
No, I think that's just it. Unless you guys want us to talk about a different topic or you want us to go more into the pros and cons of studying in Turkey, then we can do part 2. But I think that's it for today. We've talked a lot. What do you think? Okay.
Yes, I think I don't really have anything to add. So, like, just a reminder, God loves you. God created you for a purpose. You're in that place for a purpose. Just ask God why. We love you. God loves you more. And look to Him. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell button. And in case of anything, holla. Ciao, ciao.